What is this capital work in progress line item settlement? You have purchased the machine on 1/5/2020. When you 2020, we debit to capital work in progress. In India, we call it as capital work in progress. In other countries, they call it as asset under construction. You paid transporting charges on 5/5/2020. This also you debit to capital work in progress. You pay commissioning charges or installation charges on 19/5/2020. This also we debit to capital work in progress. On 19/5/2020, the asset is commissioned as mission number 25 in Department A. In Department A, this is commissioned as mission number 25. Any number. Settle line item wise from capital work in progress to mission number 25 in Department A. We settle line item wise to mission number 25 in Department A. For this one, what steps are required? First step, define settlement profile. SPRO, financial accounting, in brackets new asset accounting. Financial accounting in brackets new. Asset accounting. Transactions, calculation of assets under construction. Transactions, calculation of assets under construction. Define / assign settlement profiles. Double click on define settlement profile. Select settlement profile AI settlement assets under construction. AI settlement assets under construction. Select details button. It's already given by SAP. You want to create your own, you can create your own. Select to be settled in full radio button. Only you have to check to be settled in full radio button. Allocation structure A1 CO allocation structure. Default object type FXA asset. Select percentage settlement checkbox. Select equivalence numbers checkbox. Select amount settlement checkbox. You're keeping all the three options open. What you can do afterwards, from capital work in progress to asset, you can settle percentage wise. Equivalence numbers means ratio wise or amount wise, fixed amount wise. We are keeping all the three options open. Whichever you want, you can use. Under value receivers, fixed asset, select settlement required. Now you want to settle to which one? Fixed asset. So under value receivers for fixed asset, select settlement required. Document type AA asset posting. When you post the entry from capital work in progress to asset, it has take AA. Maximum number of distribution rules 999. Residence time 12. All the things are coming automatically. What is this maximum number of distribution rules? Residence time I'll cover in CO. Save. Is already nothing is done, only save. Already saved. Select back arrow 2 times. Double click on assign settlement profile to company code. Assign settlement profile to company code. For company code RIL, assign settlement profile AI. 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 Select Save button and press Enter to save in your request. So for your company code, you assign the settlement profile. So when you settle, it generates a document, maintain number ranges for documents for line item settlement. Same path. Line item settlement. Double click on change number ranges for settlement documents. Change number ranges for settlement documents. Select maintain groups button. Keep the cursor on RIL. Select element of the group button. Keep the cursor on number range 01. Enter and save. Enter and save. Now end user area. We create capital work in progress asset master. We post some items. Then afterwards we settle to the asset. Creation of capital work in progress asset master AS01. Asset class RL. Select RL 4000. Capital work in progress. Company code RIL. Enter. CWP general. CWP means capital work in progress. CWP. Applies run. When you have started this work in process, any date, 19/5/2020, any date. This expansion you have started on 19/5/2020. Select time dependent tab. Pass under select department A. Select depreciation areas tab. Depreciation key 000 is coming. There is no depreciation, no interest. We have discussed for land and capital work in progress, no depreciation, no interest. Select save button. It's showing asset 5,01,000 sub number 0 is created. 5,01,000 sub number 0 is created. Machinery purchase posting F-90. Document date and posting date, any date. 1/5/2020, any date. Actually, here we have given expense start date 19/5. We'll give 19/5, any date. In that case, we'll do one thing. We have started instead of 19/5. This also I'll give 19/5, any date. Beginning date. First purchase for this capital work in progress is 19/5, any date. F-90. Document date and posting date 19/5/2020. Type KR, company code RIL. Posting key 31. Vendor account, whatever vendor account you have created, 27 lakh 1, Tata Industries Limited. Enter. We are posting with the back date. It gives a warning message. Amount 3 lakh. Next, machinery purchase posting. Posting key 70. Account 5 lakh 1 dash 0. 5 lakh 1 dash 0 CWB General. Transaction type 100. When you post to 5 lakh 1 sub number 0, it's updating capital work in progress GL account automatically because of the rules what you have discussed. Amount enter star text plus. Document simulate and save. Next step, transportation charges payment FB01L. So it should be after 19/5. I'll say 25/5, any date. Transportation charges payment FB01L. Transportation charges payment to bring the machine. This also you debit to capital work in progress 19/5. 25/5, sorry, 25/5. Type SA, company code RIL. Posting key 70. Account 5 lakh 1 dash 0. Transaction type 100. Enter. Amount transportation charges 25,000. Text transportation charges. 50. Account 205 SBI current account, enter. Amount, enter star. Profit center steel, text plus. From the menu bar, select document, simulate and save. Simulate and save. Now asset is capitalized and 29.5 I'll take, because today at 29.5 that asset is capitalized. So 29.5 asset is capitalized. You have to create the main asset master, machinery asset master, and you have to settle from capital work in progress to this asset master line item wise. Any dates? Creation of machinery asset master AS01. Asset class RL 2000 department A. Company code RIL, enter. Description, mission number 25. Any number. Capitalized on 29.5. 29.5. Select time dependent tab. Task center, select department A. Select depreciation areas tab. You can give whatever rate you want. You're given here RIL3. I'll give RIL3. Useful life 20 years, period 0 months. The calculation start date, depreciation start date 29.5. I have to give 29.5. Any date. So I'm giving the key for area 01, 15, and 30 RIL3. Useful life 20 years, period 0 months. Ordinary depreciation start date 195. Any date. The date of calculation. Save. We get the message asset 2 lakh for subnumber 0 is created. 2 lakh for subnumber 0 is created. Now you have to settle capital work in progress to mission number 25. Settlement of capital work in progress to mission number 25. Accounting, financial accounting, fixed assets. Accounting, financial accounting, fixed assets. Capitalized asset under construction. Posting. Capitalized asset under construction. Distribute. Distribute. Company code RIL. Asset select to 5 lakh 1 sub number 0. 5 lakh 1 sub number 0. So from 5 lakh 1 sub number 0, you are allocating to mission number 25. Select execute button. System shows in capital work in progress line item settlement, there are two items are there, 25,000 to 3 lakh. This you want to settle to mission number 25. From the menu bar, select edit, select all. Edit, select all. Now both items are selected. Select enter button. Now it's asking from CWP which SC you want to settle. Category FXA asset. Asset. Who is the receiver? Receiver is what? Asset number 2 lakh 4 sub number 2 lakh 3 2 lakh 4 sub number 0. How much you want to settle? You can settle percentage or ratio or amount. Suppose you want to settle to number of assets, give all the assets here. And you can settle the percentage or ratio or amount, your choice. Percentage 100. Select back arrow. Now is selected. Select save button. Select save button. Select settlement button. Use the document date, posting date, asset value date. You have given 29/5. Any date of calculation 29/5. 29/5/2020. Next, CWP settlement. Select test and checkbox. Deselect test and checkbox. Select execute button. Now it is settled. Suppose when you practice, if you get error message, what is to be done, I have given here. Suppose you get the error message like this. If you get like this, what is to be done, I have given here. So here it's not giving any error message, that is entry is posted. What is to be done, I told you here, I gave it here. Now system shows the document is posted with 49. To view the document posted, FB03. Now you can see the entry, debit 2 lakh 10, plant and machinery, asset number 2 lakh 4, sub number 0, 3 lakh 25. Create capital work in progress, asset number 5 lakh 1, 3 lakh 25. The system is passing the entry automatically like this. Debit 2 lakh 10. Land and machinery. Paid to capital work in progress, 5 lakh 1, sub number 0. This way, the capital work in progress, the line item settlement will be done. So here, when you purchase the machine, we should not directly debit to machine account. First, you debit to capital work in progress account. Once the asset is ready for use, then only you settle to the respective asset. Now we'll take up some interview questions in asset accounting. This is only for interview purpose. First question is like this: catch-up method and smoothing method. What is this catch-up method and smoothing method? By default, SAP works on catch-up method. What is this catch-up method? Asset purchase cost is 1 lakh. Rate of depreciation 12% straight line method. Depreciation per annum is 12,000. Depreciation per month is 1,000. Your depreciation per month is 1,000. Asset commission on 1/4/2020. Asset is capitalized on 1/4/2020. We are not run depreciation up to July. Up to July, we are not run the depreciation. Though you capitalized on 1/4/2020. Now you're doing the depreciation run in the month of August 20. At the time of run, AFAB. Give the company code RIL. I give the period 5 because I'm running in the month of August. Fiscal year 2020. When you run, system will do like this. April to July 4,000 and this August month 1,000. Depreciation will be posted 5,000 in the month of August. September onwards per month is 1,000, only 1,000 will be posted. So if you don't run any month, if you run the month in the month of August, 5 months will be posted at a time up to August. And each month 1,000, 1,000. This is what we call catch-up method. If you follow smoothing method, what system will do? Depreciation up to July. What are you not run up to July? Will be spread for balance months in the year. That means what it does, now you're not run the depreciation for 4 months. So 4 months, each month 1,000, 4 months will be 4,000. Now, what are the balance months left out? 8 months are left out. 4 months you are not run, 8 months are left out. So what system will do? April to July will be spread for the balance months. 4,000 divided by 8. 500, 500, every month 500. Next, every month already you're running 1,000, 1,000, 1,000, 1,000. So depreciation total amount for August will be 1,500, September 1,500, October, March 1,500. So if you follow smoothing method, whatever months you are not calculated, the depreciation will be spread for the balance months in the year. This is the difference between catch-up and smoothing. Why I told you interview questions? It's like this. I told you in that last class earlier, we run the depreciation only in the month end, year end, in the year end. All 12 months posted only in the year ending. So this spreading, all the things are not required. This is not required. We don't run every month. We don't run quarterly, half-yearly. We run only in the year end. In this case, 12 months will be posted at a time. So this is not required. Balance months will not be there at all. That's why this is only for interview purpose. So in case of catch-up method, when you run in the month of August, up to August will be posted at a time in August. If you follow smoothing method, whatever you are not calculated, The depreciation up to July, you have not calculated. 4 months will be spread for the balance for 8 months equally. So equal amount will come here. This is the difference between catch-up method and smoothing method. What is the path for smoothing? Because by default, system works for catch-up method. System works on catch-up method. By default, it works on catch-up method. Suppose you want to follow smoothing method, what is to be done? You're given a path like this. SPRO, financial accounting, in brackets new. Set accounting. Integration with general ledger accounting. Post depreciation to general ledger accounting. Specify intervals and posting rules. OAYR, OAYR. Select company code RIL. Double click on posting rules folder. Earlier you have selected monthly posting here. Here there is a field here, smoothing checkbox. If you select smoothing checkbox, whatever month you are not calculated, it spreads for the balance months in the year. If you don't select, it goes for catch-up method by default. This is only for interview purpose, catch-up method and smoothing method. Next interview question is like this: multiple shift elements or extra shift elements. This calculation is required.
Hello, sir.
Tell me.
In the area, we used to post the unplanned posting, right?
In e-learning, correct. When you go for unplanned posting run, 12 months will be posted at a time. So this is not required.
Okay, sir.
Because this is required only when you run every month.
But we have to post manual entries past 11 months, right?
Exactly right.
We have to calculate and we have to post manual entries.
And it will be reverse in the year-ending.
It will be automatically reverse or not? We have to reverse.
Manually you have to reverse. Manually you have to reverse.
Okay, sir. Could you please show me practically?
Now
if it is possible.
if you see the notes,
Okay.
because I have to run for 12 months. If you see the notes, what I told you, if you see here, the manual entries, you see here. Now, every month manually you pass depreciation provisional account debit, create to accumulate depreciation provisional. It's a manual entry because we are creating provisional accounts.
Yes, sir.
Okay, correct na? It's a manual entry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, they're not reconciliation account, correct? Not reconciliation, manual account. So what
Yes,
you do
sir, yes,
every month debit depreciation provisional, create accumulated depreciation provisional, correct? It's a manual entry. Next month also same way. Next month also same way. Next month also same way. Up to March, same way. Manual entries. Up to March, manual entries.
Okay,
FB01L. This is a manual entry. Because it's a normal accounts. Correct?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now year-ending, what we do? As an entry, manual entry by reversing with 31st March 21 date. Is also manual entry. What is the manual entry you're doing? Accumulate depreciation provisional account debit. Create to depreciation provisional. It's also manual entry. FB01L. You can create 2 accounts and post like this. Manual entries.
Yes, sir.
So now year-ending, what happens? This value will be 0. See here, what is the value? Year total debit is 12 lakh. credit is 12 lakh. Here this also credit is 12 lakh, debit is 12 lakh. The balance year ending is 0.
Yes, sir.
Correct? Manual only.
Yes,
This is a
sir.
manual entry. Okay. Now then go to run. AFAB, go to run. AFAB Q12.
Yes, sir.
So 12 months will be depreciation will be posted at a time on 31st March.
Okay, sir. Understood, sir.
And now when they have this one, you don't require the smoothing method at all. What are the balance months left out? Balance months left out is 0. When you're running in the month of March, balance months left out is 0.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Understood, sir.
Thank. It's only for interview purpose. I told you specifically. Next interview question is like this. Multiple shift elements or extra shift elements. For this multiple shift elements or extra shift elements, this is some country requirement. It's like this. Your asset purchase cost is 1 lakh. Rate of depreciation per person straight line method. Depreciation per annum is 12,000 per 12,000. Now you are given the variable portion, say 80. 80% of 12,000 is 9,600. When you say whatever percentage you want to specify, you can specify. So the balance will be fixed portion. 12,000 minus 9,600 will be fixed portion. So when you say 80% is the variable portion, balance will be fixed portion. What is the use of this one? Suppose this is working for single shift 8 hours. The factory is working for single shift, that is 8 hours working. So fixed portion is constant, 2,400 constant, plus 1 lakh is the purchase cost into 12% straight line method into 80% variable portion into 1. 1 means single shift. How much amount is coming? 12,000, 12,000, 12,000. Suppose it's working for double shift. If you see for working for double shift, 16 hours. The fixed portion is constant, 2,400, 1 lakh into 12% into 80% variable portion into 2. 2 means double shift, 21,600. It's working for triple shift, 24 hours. 24 hours, in that case, 2,400 fixed portion is constant plus into 1 lakh, the total value, into 12%, into 80%, into 3. 3 means triple shift. 3 is triple shift. 31,200. So like this. So if you see here, now if the double shift is there, double shift working means 21,600. Triple shift means more depreciation. Single shift is less depreciation. This way they calculate some countries. If you want to go for extra shift elements or multiple shift elements, what settings you have to do? So settings are like this. Now suppose you want to calculate 100% double shift. Then in that case, what do you do? Give variable portion 100. Fixed portion will be 0. So when your variable portion is 100, 12,000 first single shift, 24,000 double shift, 36,000 triple shift. Because you are using the machines for more hours, triple shift means 24 hours. So the difference should be more. Path for this one.
Sir, what is
Accounting.
this variable portion actually?
Yeah, variable portion is like this. What they say is, see here it's like this. Like fixed portion, variable portion. I'll tell you what it is. So suppose here I'm giving like this. Variable portion 100. What is the fixed portion? 0. I'm giving variable portion 80. What is the fixed portion? 20. What is this one? I'll tell you. Suppose your machine purchase cost is like this. Now your rate of depreciation, whatever you're given the same thing, I'll give 12%, straight line method. This is some country's requirement. Depreciation per annum is how much? That is 12,000. Now, if it's working for single shift, that is 8 hours. Generally, number of companies they work for single shift. So machine usage is only for 8 hours. In that case, what we do? We calculate like this: 1 lakh. Suppose here I have given variable portion 80. 80 means 80% on 12,000, 9,600. Now here it takes 9,600 variable portion. Out of total depreciation, what is the 12,000? Variable portion I have given 80%. That is balance will be fixed portion 2,400. In costing you have studied, fixed means it is constant. Variable means it decreases based on the usage. So now when I go for single shift, it takes fixed portion constant into 1 lakh into 80%, variable into 12%, into 1. 1 means single shift. If you see the result, same 12,000. If I work for it is the machine is working for double shift. Double shift means what? 16 hours. So the depreciation amount should be more. When the depreciation amount should be more, variable will be more, but fixed will be constant. You see in expenditure costing, fixed cost means constant. Rent is a fixed cost. Always it will be fixed amount only. Whether you increase your production or reduce the production, the cost will be fixed. This they have given some countries. This is same way. Suppose let me give like this. Double shift, same way, but I use here. See the result. 600. Suppose you will say, no, my machine will continuously work without stoppage. Then what do? Give the variable portion 100. When I give variable portion 100, what is the fixed portion? 0. In that case, how it works? See here, it is working for double shift. Variable portion I have given here 100. Variable portion, fixed portion will be 0. Variable portion will be 100 into 2. There is no fixed portion, completely variable portion. 24,000, 12,000, double 24,000. So here they decide what is the variable portion, what is the fixed portion. Because here continuously 24 hours the machine will not work. There will be stoppages sometime. There is a fixed portion. So this will be constant. The variable portion will increase based on the usage. Double shift means 2, triple shift means 3. So you'll get more depreciation. You calculate more depreciation. It's a double shift, it's a triple shift. This is called extra shift allowance. But
Okay,
in the
so
earlier,
basically you're saying fixed is basically the stoppage aspect.
no stoppage aspect, because they have given that way. Now in Companies Act India that 1956, they have increased the rate. Suppose it is double shift, suppose a 5%. Again, if it's a double shift, follow 8%, like that. Double shift. If it's a triple shift, follow 16%, like that. They have given
Country to country it varies.
kind of percentage variance, but not double, exact double. Some portion increase. So if here also it's the same way. See here, it's not increasing double. It is increasing only some portion. The same way they have given percentages.
Oh, right.
So now in the useful life method, you reduce the life of the asset. So with the triple shift, life of the asset you reduce.
Okay.
So exactly double you will not calculate, because some wastage, some stoppages will be there. That's why they are not given 5%, 10%. It should be 10%. It should be like 20%, like that. It's not. They are not given like that. So they have given some percentage increase, not 100% increase. So this is some country's requirement. So they calculate like this. If you want to calculate like this, where you have to do the setting? That's why I told you in the beginning, they're only for interview purpose, not practically we use. Suppose if they want to calculate extra shift allowance or multiple shift allowance, where to calculate?
Sir, but I think in this also, like when we actually create an asset, it will be asking like, is it working for one shift or two shifts or three shifts, right?
Yeah, it's asking now, because in India we never use, but if they want to calculate, you can do that one. Where it's asking, I'll show you.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Accounting, financial accounting, fixed assets, asset change, asset AS02. Accounting, financial accounting, fixed assets, asset change, asset. Give the asset number 2,03,000 sub number 0. You select 2,03,000 sub number 0. Enter. From the menu bar, select environment, screen layout, asset master data. Screen layout, master data. You can do here or you can do in the customization also. The same screen will come here. The screen layouts you have discussed earlier, the same screen layout we can use here. From the menu bar, select environment, screen layout, master data. Environment, screen layout, master data. You can go to the customization or you can do here directly. Whatever layout you created earlier, RIL3. Select display change button. Select layout RIL3, plant and machinery. Double click on logical field groups folder. Select 3 time dependent data. Double click on field group rules folder. Earlier you made cost and required business area option. Here only they have given the layout. You can see here. Multi-shift factor, select optional radio button. Multi-shift factor, select optional radio. Earlier it was suppress, no means suppress. Now optional. Select main number checkbox, sub number checkbox, copy checkbox. Main number, sub number, copy. Shutdown, which I'm going to cover in the next topic, shutdown. Select optional radio button. Next topic I'm going to cover, optional radio button. Select main number, sub number, copy. Main number, sub number, copy. Sorry, shutdown. No? Main number, sub number, copy. Save. Save in your request. Select back arrow 4 times and enter. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, enter. Select depreciation areas tab. Double click on book depreciation. Variable depreciation portion, enter 80. I told you here you are giving variable portion. If you give 100, it will be doubled. If you give here 100%, it will be doubled. Triple shift, it will be tripled. I'm giving 80, whatever you discussed. Select back arrow. Select time dependent tab. Now you can see here it's asking shift factor. Shift factor. In the asset master, it will ask whether it's a double shift or single shift or triple shift. Shift factor, enter 2. Enter 2 means double shift. And enter. Now it's asking any period is there. Double shift is you are used working for a particular period. You can give for a particular period. That period only double shift will be calculated. If you don't give anything, it calculates permanently. Ignore the message, enter. Select save button, ignore the message, enter. Save. So it calculates double shift permanently. If you give the period, that period only it calculates the double shift. So this is the option required for some countries that they have given SAP has given. So now in Companies Act, what we do, useful life you reduce, now the depreciation will be more in the particular period. Or in the old Companies Act, we used to give the different percentage, the depreciation will calculate the extra rate. So this is the thing what you have to do for extra shift elements or multiple shift elements. It's only for interview purpose, where do you present, where you show double shift or triple shift, where you show. This continuation will take up in tomorrow's session. Okay, thank you very much.
Sir, one small query actually, like as you have that if we actually give it for a specific interval or permanently. So now we have actually done it for permanent. So if we
Exactly.
want to again change into the interval, so how can
Exactly.
that be done?
Yeah, in the same place, same place, same place. More intervals, more intervals. Give the interval, double shift you have given, give the period, particular period. Now you have given from, now add interval. Suppose say I want to calculate for a particular period. Add interval. I want to calculate from 1/1/2021. Okay, next year. Suppose any period. Okay, so that means what? I want to calculate triple shift. It give 3. Sorry. More intervals. Now it's calculating from 1/1/1900 to date to whatever date you give. Okay, suppose I'm giving add interval. I'm giving 1/1/2021. I'm giving triple shift 3. It means what? It calculates up to 31/12/2020 at double shift. Triple shift. Sorry, the date I've changed.
Up on
This
the
should be
top.
double. This will be
On
triple.
the top it will be 3. Yes.
That means from 1/1/2021 onwards, it calculates triple shift. From 1/1/1900 to 31/12/2020, it calculates double shift. You want to change, you can change.
Okay, so here it is like from. Then how can we
And
find it to?
two will be last date, na? From 2021. That means what? Up to 31/12/2020 will be the two date, na? Now, suppose say it's like this. Now, if you see here, I'm adding one more, add interval. I'm giving 1, 2, 2021.
Okay.
I'm giving single shift, single shift.
Hmm. Hmm.
Now you tell me what is the period 1/1/2021 to 31/1/2021, three shift, triple shift. From 1 to 2021 single shift. When you say from 1 to 2021 single shift, that means up to 31/1/2021 triple shift.
Okay, so basically in
It
this
takes the back
actually,
date automatically.
okay.
Only
So
from you to
basically,
give. From only you to give.
okay, from
When you
2
give
will be
from up to yesterday,
30.
automatic. Up to yesterday, up to 2 will be operated automatic.
No, sir, I'm not clear actually. Can you
Yeah,
please?
see here. Now I'll show you. I've given 1/1/2021. Correct na? I'll put
Okay,
it here.
okay, yeah.
From 1/1/2021, I'm giving double shift. Correct? double shift,
Okay.
triple shift, sorry, triple shift. I'm giving from 1 to 2021 single shift.
Okay.
It means what? That when you say this way, up to 31
Mhm.
1 2021 triple shift. When you say
Okay.
from 1 2 means the next date onwards, up to
Okay.
31 will
Right.
be triple shift, automatic.
Okay. Right.
We need not give. We need not give.
Okay, sir. So my query is actually with respect to the triple shift. So
Uh,
because you are actually giving it from 1/1/2021. So if
Correct.
suppose actually as per the current date, it is November
Uh,
now. So from
uh,
November till 1st of January 2021, it will be considered as a triple shift.
no. From 1 1 because before that, what date you have given? Before that, what did
Uh,
you have given? What is that one? Double shift I have given. See here, 1 1
huh.
1900 I have given. 1 1
Okay.
1900 from 1 1
Okay.
1900.
That
This
will
is the
be
beginning
double
will
shift.
come automatically.
Correct. Correct.
You have given double shift. Double
Okay.
shift will be
It's
there up to
clear,
which
sir.
date? Up to 31/12. Double shift will be up to
31
31.
12 2020. Got it. Okay.
So
Perfect,
you have
sir.
to give
It's clear.
only from date. To date, no need to give.
Okay, because actually the system has already taken it from 1st of January 1990. Correct.
Exactly. Exactly.
Got it, sir. Thank you.
Right? Okay, thank you.
Yes, sir.
I'm deleting.
Yeah.
This is okay.
Data will be lost, yes.
Yeah, this two. This I have to delete.